but as you can see I've pretty much gone all the way down on it, but no, that doesn't sound right. Hey guys, today I'm going to bring you my first Empties video. It's mainly sort of skincare products, but there's a few makeup bits and pieces in there as well, so I thought I'd show you guys. If you haven't seen an Empties video before, this is basically just products that I've used up, and I'm going to give an explanation as to whether I'd repurchase them or not. First up, I've got two products from the same brand, and it's the Meacham deodorants, and they just look like this. These have been mentioned quite a lot on YouTube and through various blogs, and I've also really started seeing a lot of adverts for these, but I've been a fan of these for years, and as you can see this is like the old style packaging. They don't look like that now, they look slightly different, but these are both in water lily flavour, which I don't think you can get anymore. I think it's called Shower Fresh, which is exactly the same thing, but it's sort of like a purpley lilac-y colour. And these are just really great deodorants if you've never tried them before, and like me you suffer with finding a deodorant that's going to keep you dry. These are really great. They're not like your usual Sure or Dove or whatever. They're just sort of slightly more advanced in that they're like a stronger deodorant. But for keeping you dry and smelling great, then these are a really great product. I've enjoyed using them for years, and unfortunately I've run out of both of these, but I have repurchased. Obviously it's pretty much the only deodorant I use, and they've actually brought out in a different packaging now, and I'm not sure you can get this roll-on. This is a roll-on, but I'm not sure you can get the roll-on in this flavour anymore, which is the water lily. I actually had to pick it up in baby powder, which I think it's called baby powder. It's a pink one, but it smells exactly like baby powder, so I usually use the two of them together, but because I've got two different scents, because I managed to pick this up in the Shower Fresh, I just use one instead of using them both together now. This is going to be a really short video because I've noticed that a lot of my videos are going on and on and on, and I just keep rambling, so I'm just going to keep this quite short and sweet. So I've only got a few products to show you, but the next one is the Garnier Body Intensive 7-Day Hydrating Lotion, and it's just for normal skin. It says that it keeps your skin feeling moisturised for 7 days. I really enjoyed using this. It's an aloe vera flavour, so it's got that aloe vera scent, and it was quickly absorbed, and it did leave my skin feeling nice and moisturised throughout the day. I wouldn't say it gives you intensive 7-day moisturisation, but you know, they put these things on there so that you get drawn in, but it's a good moisturiser, and I'd probably pick it up again. But at the moment I'm loving the Vaseline Spray and Go and also the Body Shop Body Butter, so if I do replace this it won't be for a little while. Next up we've got a hair product, and it's the VO5 Plump It Up Volumizing Spritz, and it just looks like that. And this is basically a volumizing spray. You just spray it onto towel dried hair, and it's supposed to give you lift. I really like the VO5 range. I've pretty much tried all the range now, and this is just one that's run out. I haven't actually replaced this because I'm using the mousse at the moment, the Plump It Up mousse, but this is really great as well. I just like to spray this through my roots just to give it an extra bit of boost, but I've really enjoyed using this, and I'm quite sad that it's come to an end. Next up we've got some skincare items, and first on the agenda is the No. 7 Beautiful Skin Foaming Cleanser, and this is for normal to oily skin. I mentioned back in my video for Secrets to Clearer Skin that the green range often tells you that this is for normal to oily skin, and this is just a really great foaming cleanser. It's really gentle, it doesn't break you out, or it didn't break me out. The smell's really nice. If you've used any of this range before, then you'll know that they all smell quite similar, and it's a really nice scent. I really enjoyed using this. I've actually repurchased it, and I'm probably about halfway through that one, but they're just really efficient, and they're not very expensive, and they just do the job, so I've been really loving that. Next up is another cleanser, and this one comes in the form of the Soap & Glory The Ultimate Deep Purifying Hot Cloth Cleanser, and I actually initially picked this up because I'd never tried a hot cloth cleanser, and I was really keen to pick up the Liz Earle one because a lot of people have good things to say about that, but I thought I'd start myself off on this one just to see whether I liked that type of cleanser, because I was used to using foaming cleansers, but I've really enjoyed this. It's very moisturising, very nourishing on the skin. It just comes off easily, just takes all your makeup off nicely. I don't tend to use it around my eyes because I do think that stings a little bit, but I've really enjoyed this, and this is my first Soap and Glory skincare item, and it's led me to buy many more products in the Soap and Glory range for the skincare, and I will definitely be repurchasing this. This is a cleanser that I like to use overnight to take my makeup off with, but obviously not my eye makeup as I've just mentioned. But it's really great, and I haven't actually repurchased anything to take my makeup off with overnight, so I'm going to definitely have to get out and get myself another one of these, because it's pretty much empty, but it's probably got about one more use, two more uses out of it, so I need to hurry up and repurchase. The last item in my skincare empties is the Estee Lauder Perfectly Clean Fresh Balancing Exfoliator, and it just looks like this. Can you focus? Don't know if the light's shining on that too much. It's basically just an exfoliator that you can use. Well, it says to use it twice a week or as and when necessary. I wouldn't actually recommend using it any more than twice a week, because I actually found this quite harsh, and I feel like I don't talk about a lot of expensive brands. I probably stick to more drugstore brands, but I do like to splurge every once in a while on skincare brands, and this was a definite splurge. I bought this along with the Idealist, which is like a pore minimising lotion, and neither of them I would repurchase because this I found too harsh. It just wasn't good for my skin. It left it really red and irritated, and this is actually for normal to combination skin. It just didn't suit my skin. I'm not saying that it's going to do that for everyone, but on the basis I've used it up, I'm not going to be repurchasing this now. I've got 3 more items to show you guys, and they're all makeup related. I've got the Bare Minerals, it's just a loose face powder, and I've got this in the shade Light, and I love Bare Minerals. I have repurchased this already. This has just got a few dregs left in it, but I'm not going to use them up. This is probably my 3rd pot of this. It's literally the only face powder I think I'll probably ever use. This is about £22, I think, 22, around the 20 to £25 mark. I'll find out what the information is and I'll leave it all down here. But I will always buy this. It seems probably like an extravagant purchase at the time, but this lasts me probably about 6 to 8 months. It really does get its use, and it's a really great loose powder. It's really natural feeling on the skin. It gives great coverage, and it's just really light, and it just makes your skin more breathable. I really enjoy Bare Minerals, and like I say, I've already repurchased this. Next up is the NYC Lip Stain. It's NYC Smooth Proof Lip Stain, 16-hour long wear, and I don't actually know what shade this is in. Oh, it's in Champagne Stain 493, and I believe I picked this up from Superdrug, but I can't actually find it like this brand anymore, so I haven't actually managed to repurchase it. But this is one of my favourite lip stains. It's a really gorgeous colour. It's just a really natural looking shade, and it's also really, it doesn't dry the lips out at all. Unfortunately, it's sort of dried out, and you know, it's quite manky looking now, but it just looks like that. But I'm going to put it in the empties because I don't use this anymore. It's just too dried, and it's such a shame because I really love this colour, and I'd really love to find out where to repurchase it because it was just so nice. Last up, we've got another number 7 purchase. We've got the number 7 High Shine Intense Lip Crayon, and this is in the shade Sultry Kiss, and it looks very similar to what it does in the lid, but it just looks like that. It's a dark sort of berry shade, but unfortunately you might be able to tell there, it's just totally come to the end of its life. It just scratches my lips whenever I try and put it on now, so unfortunately I've had to say goodbye to this, but I'm really sad because this is just one of the best lip crayons I've ever used. It's really shiny, it's a really beautiful colour, it stays on really nicely. I really enjoy this. I'll probably repurchase it at some point, but because we're coming into sort of summer, it's not really the kind of colour that I like to wear. It's quite dark. I just think it's more of a wintry colour, so once we roll back down to the autumn months and the winter months, then I'll probably go out and repurchase this again. I know that was quite a short and sweet video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed my empties and the reasons behind whether I'm going to repurchase them or not, and hopefully it gives you some kind of ideas on whether you want to go out and buy these things, because I think Empties videos are always quite interesting. They're the products that someone's used up, so you know that they're going to be good, but some of them, you know, I wouldn't repurchase purely for personal reasons, but most of them are really great products, so I hope you've enjoyed. Oh my god, I'm so hot. Try to stick to our skincare. It's just that I like, you know, super no,